Good morning, friends. I am Professor Ravindra Dunde from PS Modern College of Engineering. Today, we are going to discuss the fundamental of engineering drawing, in which we are going to learn the different types of line, different dimensioning types, and some dimensioning rules. So, first is different types of line. As we are familiar that engineering drawing is language of engineers, so similar to the ABCD, these lines will work. So first line is nothing but the continuous thick line, whose thickness must be uniform and it is somewhat thick. And this thick line is generally used to show the outline or border which is actual existing part of a object. It is also used to show the hatching line. Hatching line is nothing but the inclined line which is inclined by angle 45 degree and uniform spacing. When cutting plane is going to cut the object, in orthographic projection, during that topic we are going to learn what is meant by hatching line. Another line is nothing but the continuous thin line. This continuous thin line generally used to show the projections. This is also called as projector line. It is also used to show the locus also. Then another line is nothing but the dash line with a uniform spacing. This dash line is used to show the hidden portion of a object. This is also show the hidden line, called as hidden line. Another is nothing but the center line, in which long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash. It's called as long dash, short dash. It is used to show the center line. Another is nothing but the cutting plane. Cutting plane is similar to the hidden line. Only difference is that end are thick dash. This is used for showing a cutting plane. Okay. So we'll discuss the after drawing. To draw the engineering drawing, we take a help of this type of a lines. Suppose there is a one simple object. After drawing that object, we have to give dimensioning. There are different types of a dimensioning. Suppose this is a simple object. To show this dimensioning, there are different types. First is nothing but the unidirection, and another is align. That means this direction, this type of a dimensioning is as per the orientation or alignment of a figure which we are going to show in a dimension line. Okay. So if you are giving dimensioning in this way, so this is 20 and this is unidirection. That's why this suppose 40. That means what does mean by unidirection means what? From one direction, whatever the orientation or alignment of a number or figure is same. It is not going to change. That type of a dimensioning is called as unidirection. And in case of a align one, instead of writing this 40, you can show that this 14 number like this one. That means generally we can see the object from right side of a, that means our right side is this one. Okay, when you see this object, okay, so from that we can see the orientation is this one. Okay, in unidirection, one orientation is there, this one and this one. This is unidirection, and if you combine this orientation and this one, this is called as align. Okay, this type of a dimensioning is as per orientation or alignment of a figure. Another type of a dimensioning is based on orientation of a or position of a dimensioning arrow. Okay, suppose this object, same object is there. Here two types. One is chain dimensioning, and another one is stop. Another is parallel dimensioning. Parallel dimensioning or parallel dimensions. And third one is mix or combine. Okay. In case of a chain dimensioning, reference point is only one. Suppose to give this dimensioning, this is starting point or reference point. This is not going. This is only one. Okay. Suppose this is 20, and this is starting point and end point of this dimensioning. So for second dimensioning, first end point is starting point. This is 20, and this is 20. That means in case of a chain dimensioning, whatever this dimensioning line is forming a chain, that's why it is called as chain dimensioning. And in this is chain dimensioning. And what is parallel dimensioning? So this is first 20 to give the another dimension. This is parallel dimensioning is called as also called as incremental. Okay, so here in this case reference point is same, it is not going to vary. Okay, and this dimension line is parallel to previous one, that's why it is called as parallel dimension. So each dimensioning line is having its benefit. Okay, this is parallel dimensioning. If space available is less, at that time we can follow the chain dimensioning. Okay, but drawback of that chain dimensioning is what? Suppose first dimension is wrong, if by mistake you take instead of 20, if you take 10, and though you are taking the next dimension 20 and another 20 right one, but whole dimension is going to make wrong. But in case of a parallel dimensioning, suppose if you take 20 instead of 20, if you take 10, and again you are giving another dimension as 40, you will come to know that this is not 40, it is 30. So mistakes are less in case of a parallel dimensioning. And if you are following chain as well as parallel dimensioning, it is called as combined dimensioning. Okay, so this is what about the different types of a lines as well as different types of a dimensioning. So we'll discuss, and to draw this arrow when there is a rule. So for that purpose we will discuss some basic rules for a dimensioning. Okay, so first rule is what? For dimensioning, arrow size must be uniform. Okay, that means arrow must be in a proportion 3:1. So 3 is nothing but the length, and this 1 is nothing but the height. This is length and this is height. Okay, another rule is what? You have to keep a uniform distance. Keep uniform distance from object. Uniform distance of dimensioning line from object must be uniform. Suppose here if you take 6 mm, here also you have to take a distance of a 6 mm. Okay, so uniform distance must be followed for a dimensioning line. Another rule is that, and this arrow must be solid, not hollow. This is wrong. Okay, it must be solid arrow. Okay, another rule is that dimensioning line will never cross. That means suppose you are giving dimensioning in this way here, and another dimensioning line is crossing. Suppose here there is a circle. Okay, and You can give dimensioning for circle like this way. And what is expected? This dimension line must not cross diameter, suppose 20. So this is this dimensioning line, and this is ledger line. This ledger line must not cross this dimension line. Okay. Another rule is what? There must not be repetition of a dimension. Suppose you have given 40 mm here and 40 mm here also. That means dimension must not be repeated. Okay. And if there are multiple holes of the same dimension, so no need to give dimension to all holes. Just you have to mention the number of holes. Suppose here 5, 20 and 3 holes. Okay. That's all for today's.